AITA for telling my mom she and her husband need to admit they fucked up and find a way to move on. My parents divorced when I, 18M, was 6. My younger sister was 4 and my younger brother was 3. They shared custody 50-50 of us ever since, though now I don't have a custody thing set up because I'm an adult now and no longer part of any of that. I stay with my dad now. Mom remarried when I was 11 and my siblings were 9 and 8. Her husband was divorced, had 2 kids who were 8 and 6. He had primary custody of them, but in the summer they'd get longer with their mom. My mom and her husband moved in together a month before the wedding. From that point on they created these really strict, really weird, and really crazy rules that basically made sure we were never a blended family and there was always animosity. Those rules were, if you want permission for something, ask your new parent, not the regular one. No bio siblings only playing, everyone has to mix. No closed bedroom doors. We want to see if you're mixing. Every day you'll tell the people in the family one thing you love about them. You must give everyone hugs before leaving the house. No step/half nonsense in this house. There were others. Those were the most damaging ones. My mom told me she wanted us to be a happy blended family and she did not want favoritism of parents or siblings. She told me I didn't just have a brother and sister anymore, I had 2 of each. I also had a second dad. They enforced this too, or tried to. The hugs never took off and I never ever told her husband or his kids stuff I loved about them. I never loved them to begin with. The rules led to fighting, to us pretty much causing chaos if they took us places. We were all grounded pretty much all the time at their house. We also started doing stuff to make sure family vacations couldn't happen together. Her husband's kids would make plans with their mom to go to her weeks he and mom had a vacation booked for. My siblings and I would ask dad to book his vacation first and put it in their app. My mom and her husband would get so frustrated and they'd try giving us these talks. Mom would come to me and say I was the oldest and needed to set an example, and now that I no longer go to mom's house, my siblings don't want to either and make a bigger deal out of it. Mom called me yesterday and told me I needed to help create the family unit they fought so hard for before it's too late. She mentioned me being the oldest again and how I should be there for a week when we can all be a family. I told her no, I don't want to, and we're not a family. I told her they fucked up. They need to admit it and they need to find a way forward because none of the kids they set so many rules for want to be family. Mom started crying down the phone to me asking why I wanted to ruin her marriage and rejected the family they were trying to be. How could I say they failed when we wouldn't even try? AITA?